Alright, just to give everybody a quick update, it is Friday evening. I just had my gauze pulled this morning at 10:45. Same day, this morning at the Mayo Clinic. I feel a lot better since they pulled the gauze out. My mom is right now going and getting me more oxy painkillers. So it's kind of touch and go with the pain and how droggy I get. But you can still see my face is quite swollen. My nose is definitely swollen. My ear. The gauze has been pulled out. My lip has been, my lip has a huge blister in it. And there's from the cyst that they took out. So that's just kind of a recap. I feel a lot better now that the gauze is taken out, but still obviously in some pain, and it'll get better day by day, but it's still, this morning was the worst. Having that gauze in your nasal cavity is torture. Is it worth it to do this kind of surgery? I don't know yet. I can breathe a lot better. I can already tell the difference. Just as soon as they took out the packing, I could tell immediately that my breathing is better. But those 2 days of the nasal cavity just jam-packed with gauze was just like waterboarding torture. It's the worst. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll do another update on maybe Monday. That's when they take out the stints. Thursday is when they're going to take out the stitches in my arm. So I'll keep you guys updated. Bye. All right, so it is now Tuesday evening. It was my first day back to work today. So I know in my last video, I was pretty distraught, pretty sad. Even in my last update I did on Friday evening. So surgery was Wednesday. Friday they took out the gauze. And then Monday they had me go back in and they actually removed the stints. So there's these like plastic, about the length of your pinky, like that go up into the sides of your nose to keep it straight. And then those are stitched in. So they're not too painful actually, to have them removed or to have them in. The doctor said that you'll definitely want to get them out. He said they'll get annoying after a while. I didn't really find those annoying. The gauze is what I found annoying. So, anyway, so I got those out Monday, and he wants to see me back on Thursday to remove these still from my arm. So, that will be in another, basically 2 more days. Today's actually my birthday. So it's just been a blur. All these days for this last week have been a blur due to, 1, the oxycodone, 2, surgery and just healing, and then being out of work. So I took off Wednesday, day of the surgery, Thursday and Friday. And then I also took off Monday just because I still didn't feel 100%. So if you're thinking about doing this type of surgery or this type of correction to your nose to help you breathe, plan to be out for a few days. It's not something you're going to bounce back from, especially the first 2 days, by any means. The medication alone is going to knock you on your ass, just making you feel droggy or wanting to sleep the time away that you're in pain. So I kind of have a more clear. Oh, and here's my lip. My lip it actually started to scab, and also, right, it's hard to see right there. You can kind of see where the breathing tube was in my mouth. The nurse did say that it was more likely that my tongue and my lip may have been put into, or been squished or pinched down during the entire surgery, which the surgery was like 4 hours long. So they think that the anesthesiologist is the one who probably used this device or what have you to make sure the tube stays in, and also to make sure my tongue is not an obstruction. I get it. But he was like, by no means should you've had your lip. I mean, my lip was fat, like it was busted when I got out. And it's still a little hard for me to move my upper lip, but that's due to the surgery. And I also can't feel my middle two teeth, which is normal. They said that would happen too. So those are numb. They said that will come back in a couple months. The feeling to those will come back in a couple months. And then I still have my my stitches. They cut them all. And then he said those are going to dissolve over, I don't know, a couple days, weeks. I never really asked him. I'm trying to think what else is kind of... Oh, and then you do have to keep putting saline up your nose every few hours, because your nose will get... And it's probably still... It looks crusty. Not crusty, but like bloody a little bit. You have to like keep your nose hydrated every few hours, and also like a gel in there just to make sure that it doesn't dry out. That's important too, and it's even more important before you have anything removed. The gauze, or not, wait, let me back up, not the gauze, your stints. When you have the stints removed, they want you to keep it moist in there, so that way it's not too hard for them to find the stitches to cut to remove the stints. So anyways, the stents were not painful to take out. That was pretty easy, simple process. It actually kind of just felt like weird just to feel something sliding down out of your nose cavity. That's about that long, and it just on both sides is kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can tell the procedure was a success for sure. I can breathe better. That I think is going to eventually, with time, be the thing that I remember, obviously, or the takeaway from all this is that, yes, this is a good experience, and that he was a good doctor, that he performed this procedure fairly well. He's been doing this for like 30 something years. He said like 35 years. He's older than my parents, and he says he does about 3 or 4 of these per week. So he definitely knows what he's doing, right? I just wish that they had told me more what to expect those first 2 days, that you're gonna want to, like, it drives you insane. So, but then I don't think many people would get this done, you know, like, you're not going to get this done if somebody I don't think I would have. So it's hard to say. Do you keep it a secret and just be like, you know, once it's done, you're gonna have to suck it up and whatever, but or do you not tell somebody, or tell somebody, and then they go the rest of their life without ever being able to have a chance to breathe through their nose? Which, by the way, when I left the Mayo Clinic, when they removed those the gauze, the packing on Friday, I was with my mom. We were walking back out to the car, and it was so weird because I have never been able to really have airflow through my nose, and when we were walking outside to the vehicle, it was at that moment I could feel the air going in and out of my nose, and I told her, I said, this is such a strange feeling. I said, my nose is actually cold, like the but I don't know if it's the, like, you know, the septum, like in the middle. It was freezing to have air go in and out, because I've never had, one, that much airflow ever before in my life, and two, I've never been able to have it on both sides at the same time. So my nasal cavity was like in shock and freezing from having so much airflow go in and out. So it's only going to get better, because they said that the swelling is going to last about 2 months. So in about 2 months, I should really get the full effect of what I went through. Yeah, so that's really my only update for you guys. I'll let you guys maybe know in about a month, or actually probably about 2 months, what my final review and how I feel at that time. Like I said, I think I'm still in the mindset of everything that's taken place this week. So it's still too fresh because I'm still too pissed. I'm still angry about everything that, and I told the doctor too. I said, I was cursing you and the nurse's name. I was cursing y'all right when I got home. I said I was so mad at you guys, and he just laughed. He didn't care. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I'm sorry I was so sad and depressed on my last video. It was rough. I was sad. But I was able to start work on my 5th business day, and work a full day. Actually, I worked like a 12-hour day today. So, but I still had to still drug myself up a little bit because I'm still getting like pressure headaches, like actually like in the head pressure, not like sinus headaches. It's probably just 'cause I didn't want to go back to work, so I just headache. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, I will keep you guys updated, and I'll let you guys know in about 2 months how I feel. Bye.